My name's Jake, welcome back to Motorculture TV, and we're giving away this monster 79 Series LandCruiser. Oh yes, welcome back to Motorculture TV. This 79 Series right here is an absolutely monster build, and I'm so excited to show you around today just as to how much this thing has to offer, because there has been no stone left unturned. And I want to start in one place, and it's the canopy at the back. It's built by Enhanced Auto Works, but to do it, I want to go and visit them in the flesh to find out what they do, why they do it, and more importantly, what's going on back here. Let's go. Alrighty, today we are with the brains behind Enhanced Auto Works. We've got Braden and Georgie. How are you guys?
Good. And you?
Yeah, I'm very well.
That's good.
Now, obviously, you guys have built the canopy on the back of the 79 Series, and I got to say, for starters, before these guys even see it, you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
But before we do tour it, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves first and foremost?
Yeah, so we're an automotive 4x4 based company in Stapleton, and we do pretty much everything four-wheel drive from ground up, front to back, wild to mild, and everything in between. So any accessories, trays, canopies, wheels, tyres, suspension, yeah, we're it.
Fantastic. And how long ago did you start Enhanced?
A bit over 3 years ago.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And loving life?
Yeah, it's good.
Obviously, because you're putting together
Very busy.
some pretty killer stuff. Now, look, I do want to dive straight into this, because you've done an excellent job. Where do you want to start?
Wherever you want, really. So obviously it is a tray and canopy. You can jack off the canopy.
Yep.
And take it off. This is our Mark II tray, so it is fully aluminium. We use a structural grade aluminium, so 6mm in a headboard, and RHS on the side is also 6mm, so very strong. And we do use a unique unistrut that's custom made for us, which is a 50x50. So it is inside the canopy, and it is the runners that go underneath the tray. So very strong. Most of the other manufacturers do use 40mm. So, but yeah, we'll touch base on that. But yeah, it is. It's a lot stronger. So we don't have to use as much of it. And yeah.
Let's open this baby up, because there is a lot to unpack here. Where should we start?
One of my favourite options that we have with our tray packages is a 60-litre water tank. So it's plumbed up to a 12 litre per minute water pump, and it's as easy as turn it on and fire away. So it's very user friendly, and it's something that once you spoil yourself with, you just can't go without. So it's probably one of my favourite features about our trays. Obviously without diving into what's actually inside the canopies, but the tray side of it itself. And then we have headboard fuel fillers and headboard water fillers as well. So yeah, and then the option to color code, so which looks pretty fancy.
The thing that caught my eye immediately was the floor mat. And I understand this is completely custom to the 79 Series build, but check it out. It's got a full custom design with Enhanced Auto Works and Motorculture Australia built in. Can you tell me a little bit more about this? And is it offerable to the general public as well?
Yeah, definitely. It is available with our tray and canopy packages, and the guys down at Foam Craft Floors have done an amazing job, as you can see. A few different colours you can choose from and patterns, so yeah, definitely it is something that we do offer in our tray and canopy packages. And
tell me a little bit more about the 12-volt system in here, because there's obviously a lot going on.
A lot. So we'll start with the lithium, 200 amp hours of lithium. And then we've got a 2000 watt RS3 inverter, and the Alpha 50 in there as well. So you can pull up to a campsite and plug straight into AC power, which is handy. And yeah, it's got a big 50 amp charger in there as well. So, and then everything powered from the Red Vision screen there. So very flash setup.
All that right there feeds directly into the Red Vision panel, so you can select all of your accessories, toggle them on and off. What have we got connected to it?
So this one's pretty basic, just being that how complex that system can be. It's just got your lighting both sides, your Dometic fridge, your induction cooktop plugged straight in, and then your lighting for your rooftop as well. So yeah, very easy to use. Shows your battery percentage and the amount of days you got left. Yeah, so fantastic. Very good system, yeah.
And you've got a little bit more going on here too, with a couple more drawers and stuff. Yep. Let's open it up, let's check it out.
Let's go. So one of the most fanciest things on this side, I think, is our little chopping board that we've engraved both of our logos in, which is pretty flash.
Cool. One for sure.
Yeah. So it makes on the road pretty easy, being that we've got induction cooktop in there and a sink for all cleaning duties. So we've tried to pack everything into as much as we can into a smaller space on this side. Yep. Keeping in mind that we did want to leave a lot of space for the winter to have flexibility. If they've got lots of gear, they can chuck it in the other side. They can strap tubs to the top of here. They can put a pantry on top. They've still got some flexibility to add to the vehicle and not have it all crammed full of gear, and then they've got nowhere for their luggage or anything like that. So yeah, I think we've done really well with getting everything into that little kitchen slide there. So, and then obviously complemented by a decent sized Dometic NRX fridge, the 80 litre, and then we've got a nice little slide out bench under here. So either you put cutlery or whatever you want really in there. So yeah.
So you mentioned you've left a lot of space in here just in case the winner needs to add extra bits and pieces, yep, or they wanted to keep it quite free. But if someone else was to come to you and order a canopy per se, it's a fairly modular setup.
Yeah, definitely. Right? This is a 1300 canopy. So in our view, it is a good size to be able to get a good upright fridge in there. And then, most of the off the shelf, drawers or fridge slides and stuff like that will all fit into a 1300. Yep. And then obviously bigger if they want to go bigger. But yeah, if you start to go smaller, it does, create a little bit of difficulty trying to cram everything if they do want that sort of a setup in there. But yeah, being that it's a 1300, everything in there is quite easily to get. So if they want to go custom, go custom. Otherwise, if they want to off the shelf stuff, we can usually make fit in that size canopy.
We move around to the back. What can you tell me about the back of the setup?
So probably the first thing that everyone catches their eye is our Mark II tail light. So this is the first Mark II tray that we've actually done. We had a prototype on our own Enhanced Auto Works Hilux, but this is the first one we've actually done. So it's the first release of our Mark II tray, and that is one of the the key components to our Mark II tray. So yeah, it's one of the most eye-catching parts about the whole tray, that's for sure. So when you go through and go through one of our canopy packages, you can add jerry can holder, spare wheel holder, or one or the other. It doesn't really matter. We've had in some circumstances they want one either side as well, so we can move that over to the middle. And then also this one doesn't have it, but we can do a trundle drawer as well. So we have a couple of different options there. So yeah, and yeah, it is something that the customers can add if they want to go all out like this one, even from the color-coded wing to the doors to the tray and toolbox doors as well. So it does look good in every color. So especially in the sandy taupe, I think.
So to put the 12 volt quite simply, yep, for those out there where numbers get a little bit confusing, what ports do we have and what can it charge?
So on both sides we have Anderson plugs. So if you wanted to put a compressor or something, or anything that's got an Anderson plug really, you can use it from both sides of the canopy. Your basic phone charging on both sides as well, USB, USB-C ports, and your SIG sockets as well. So very user friendly on both sides of the canopy. So yeah, to keep it simple with all your cooking stuff. Yep. So air fryers, induction cooktop, toaster, coffee machines. I know that's an important one.
CPAP machine.
So look, yeah, everything on that other side is usually something you want to use with your kitchen stuff anyway. So we kept it on that side, and very handy with that Alpha 50 because you can, like I touched base on earlier, you can plug that straight into your AC. So pretty much at a caravan park, if you've got a bit of shade or you're going to be staying there for a week or two, you can just plug that straight in and not have to worry about draining your battery. So yeah, very handy.
That's awesome. So you can pretty much take all the luxuries from home away with you, and you're going to be probably much better off in convincing the rest of your family.
Definitely.
On your muddy adventures.
Yeah. So, no, it's a very flash setup.
Well, I've got to say, on behalf of Motorculture Australia, thank you so much to you guys for doing such an excellent job of building this canopy. You've honestly outdone yourselves.
Well, thank
pleasure.
you for choosing us to actually be creative and make, I think, a lot of people's dreams come true.
100%. I know there's a lot of people that are drooling over this setup right now.
Very lucky winner, that's for sure.
But in the odd chance that you don't get to win it, how do we contact you?
Well, you can call us on our mobile or check out our website and do any online inquiries, and we can make this setup happen on your vehicle.
Awesome. And I guess I've only got one last question to go, and that's, what are we building next?
That's a question for you.
Maybe they can decide.
Yeah, let us know down in the comments.
Maybe you guys decide.
What should we build next with Enhanced Auto Works? Oh yeah, that canopy gets me excited, and if it gets you excited, just wait until you see the rest of this rig. But before we do dive into it, I have some pretty important news. If you're watching this video just as it's dropped, you are in luck because you can actually win it for just 10 bucks. That's right, 10 bucks. And I'm going to leave a link down in the description for you. But like I said, this car has so much to offer. So let's start at the front. Yes. You know exactly where we will begin, right at the front with the off-road animal, Predator, bull bar, and it already has that built-in light bar in there as well. But if it wasn't enough for you, you've got the super aggressive quad steady spotty combo with the angry face. Moving on up, it also comes with a dual stainless steel snorkel setup because honestly, it looks sick and it sounds pretty sick too when you're driving it. Up further, you'll find yourself another steady light bar, and I'm sure if you're driving this thing at night and you flick all these lights on, you're turning night into day. And of course, it is attached to the Rhino rack that's up there. That also includes extra work lights, so you know exactly what you're doing at the side of the vehicle if you're forward driving or you're just getting around the car at night time. But let's talk about what's going on down below, because what's down below is just as impressive as what's on top. And straight away, you can see we've paired it up with the Yokohama Geelander G003s with the Method Race wheels, 312s, all bronze, because this combo is just killer, to be quite frank. We've got a 4-inch lift kit on the front and the rear. It's a full coil conversion with the J-Max gear underneath the whole car, and to top things off, it has a 4.2 ton GVM upgrade with airbag man airbags in the back just in case you need to tow along. But we are still going because all the wheel arches are all Raptor coated. You've got clear view mirrors as well as rock sliders along the side so you can get down and dirty in this thing. And then at the very top, Bushwhacker has equipped it with their signature awning and rooftop tent. Let's see how it all works. There you go, it's as easy as that. And inside it even has integrated LEDs and plenty more storage. Not to mention the awning there also has integrated lights as well, which is pretty neat. But we're not finished yet. We still got some more to go. Let's not forget, this puppy right here has a 4.5 litre turbo diesel V8 motor. And when it's paired up with the Torque exhaust, it sounds bloody magnificent. And welcome to the interior. Now, Toyota, I think, has a philosophy. If it's not broken, don't fix it. And I'm sure all of you can agree. And that's why we've got this beautiful interior right here. We've got these gorgeous material seats, and they are mighty comfy, must I say. We've got a 5-speed manual transmission, 4-wheel drive. You've got your diff lockers ready to go, and your lighting ready to activate. But I might have just saved my 2 favorite things until the very last part of the video. And the first one is this baby right here. It's brand spanking new. That's right, it's never been registered before, and you could be the very first person to do so. And the fact that it's gone through the 2nd stage manufacturing process. So everything that you see right here, it's completely legal, and it's got your name all over it. You can win it for just 10 bucks. So click the link down in the description for your chance to win it, guys. If you've liked what you've seen today, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment what your favorite thing is about this build, and show some love to our partners too, who have done a crazy job at putting this build together. That's been another video on Motorculture TV. We'll see you in the next one.